Hello, everyone.
It must be Thursday.
Well, I have to think about that.
Welcome to Thursday Thoughts with Merle and Patti, formerly known as Monday Mornings with Merle and Patti, but it's not morning everywhere, and it's definitely not Monday. We've moved it to Thursday, just because. Keep you on your toes, because we have no idea what day it is on lockdown. I am Patti Negri. This is my dear friend Merle Singer, and we are Merle and Patti. She is the relationship miracle worker, and I'm your local neighborhood psychic medium and good witch. And together, we solve all the problems of the world. We've actually been doing it for years as we walk around Lake Hollywood. And 2 years ago, plus, we decided to bring it to you once a week. So what are we talking about today, Merle?
We're talking about, we want to stay safe, and there are doctors out there saying we need to socially distance. And I don't want to get any coronavirus. But on the other hand, hello, Anita. On the other hand, I'm a little antsy, and I really can tell other people are very antsy about wanting to get out and do stuff. I was just listening on the news that they to go surfing, they go out really just at the break of dawn, so nobody can see whatever, and they go and they do get their surfing in. So actually, if only 4 people do that, that's fine. It's when everybody decides to do it that it's not terrific.
Right.
So what do we do about that?
What do we do about that? I am definitely feeling, that the lack of human, luckily I'm with my beautiful husband and we're doing great, and my 2 cats, but I am missing human contact. Even neighbors walking by on the road, it's like, hi, and you go out on your porch and they're the other side of the white picket fence. I truly am missing human contact. I've never been so separated from people in my whole life. This is weird.
Not for this long. This is a very long time. And then the other thing about it is, okay, so what are we talking about? So we're talking about the separation and the lack of human contact. And like you say, it's not true. It's not that we don't have any human contact. I guess let's be grateful for our husbands. But
but not everybody has that. A lot of people live alone, and they might be feeling it even stronger, actually. And so we've got to come up with things to do. Doing what we're doing right now helps, and people are getting so clever and so creative on Zoom and Facebook groups, and we exercise together now twice a day with a whole group of people. And that it eases.
And by the way, people that otherwise wouldn't be able to come to the lake like we normally do. So in that way, it's expanded who we can share with.
Yeah, it's great. So we got to look at the good benefits versus the bad benefits, and it really does ease the hurt a little bit, having this kind of, at least some kind of one-on-one contact. But it's still hard. So the antsiness is real. I want to get my nails done. I want to get my hair done. And I can't. I'm not going to break the rules. I know. I actually already tested negative. I know that I'm healthy, but I don't want to get sick. And who knows if you get something and you don't. So I think it's a mindset, because we know that reality is one thing. We can or can't change that, but we can always change our perceptions and our mindsets. So,
so one thing is, when you worry about something, you get antsy. It's all about what's going on in your head. I find one of the great ways to deal with what's going on in your head is to, instead of just be thinking, do something. So what are the things that you can do? if it's a matter of just being antsy and you've got too much time on your hand, or you need some way to connect with other people, uh, like we do the exercises, that helps. Some people play games on online, on Zoom or Messenger or whatever, whatever they use. Skype. I think Skype
There's
is
there's so many
so,
now. There's House Party. There's a
yeah,
billion.
right, right. And uh, Helena, my friend, plays pickup sticks with her husband, and, and she went on Facebook and showed her winning hand. Well, I guess it's not a winning hand, whatever. So there's a lot of different games you can play. I
I am
think that's
still
funny.
sitting here visualizing pickup sticks, a word I haven't said or thought about since I was like 8 years old. And I was my favorite game when I was a kid, pickup sticks. I want to play pickup sticks.
So, but that of course is with somebody that's in-house. But you can play a Trivial Pursuit or things like that online,
Yeah,
and you create rules that work around the distancing. I think the important thing is to do something, and uh, can we do a group 11-11?
yes.
11-11. Let's do
Is
it.
it 11:11 now? I don't have all my
That's what
watches.
it is. It is. She's exactly right.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so what should we do together? What should we do for 11:11? Make a wish, magic hour, magic number.
I don't know what number, but I think it should be about it should be about bringing calm to our antsiness and bringing answers and action that will
Okay.
move us forward smoothly, so that uh, so that we use this pandemic to get to learn all the things we need to learn from it, so that we can use it going forward when we have other uh, situations in our life that require a little bit of creative thinking and a little bit of extra calm. I think that's my prayer for now.
That's what we should do right now. So everybody think of what it feels like to be content, to be comfortable, opposite of antsy. Don't say anti-antsy, say content, peaceful, full, whole. Everybody just close your eyes for 1 second. Do some slow, deep breathing on your own. Picture yourself where you are right now. Picture all the good things about where you are right now, whatever they are, as tiny as they may or may not be. And picture that feeling just expanding all around you. Picture using this time wisely, using this situation wisely to better ourselves, whether psychically, physically, spiritually, emotionally, educationally. Breathe in that possibility. Breathe out the fear and angst. Breathe in the possibility and hope and love. Breathe out the angst. Feel the pulse of your heart and send it out to the whole darn planet. There we go.
Our
And
planet.
breathe.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom,
Woo.
everybody.
Yay. Thank you. That was a good, thank you, Anita. That was Anita, right? Thank you for that,
Yes,
because I
right on
need
time. Boom. That was perfect. uh,
yes,
ah.
pick up picture cocktails, drinking game.
Now that makes sense.
That does make sense. It's true. I saw on the news or in the newspaper today how much alcohol sales has gone up. And understandable. We don't need to be so hard on ourselves, but we don't want to fall into that is our answer for antsiness. Because then it causes a whole new dependency that we don't really probably want to bring home with us or out of the
Exactly.
home with us.
Right. Exactly. So I think what we said, to capsulize what we've said, is that yes, we acknowledge. I guess you first have to acknowledge these are tough times. Yes, it would be nice as soon as we can get out and about. That's fabulous. But in the meantime, we do want to be safe, because it's not just a matter of being safe for ourselves, it's a matter of being safe for everybody else. And statistics are really interesting until until it's you, or until it's somebody I actually I I just found out I know somebody who fortunately has recovered from COVID-19, but it was exhausting. It was not a fun thing. So, and so we acknowledge the difficulty, but we also say there are things you can do about it. And as long as you're doing something, if it's your job you're worried about, look for a job. If it's you're just don't know what to do with yourself, create projects. Learn to play the piano, learn Spanish. These are the things on my list that I haven't done yet.
Right. All the stuff that for the last however many years you've been saying, as soon as I have time, I'm going to do this. You have time. That's why I've been organizing and organizing as much as I don't want to, and as much as I come up with excuses to not do it. I realize how much madder I would be at myself if we got through this long pandemic and I didn't do those things that I've been saying for so long. So I'm doing them.
Yeah.
And on the other flip side of that, because I'm a Libra, yes, learn Spanish, take up piano, knitting, dancing. But if you don't do that, it's okay too. Because I know other people are getting antsy because they're just like what I just said. If I don't get the house all cleaned up, I'm antsy. You have to be a little gentle on yourself, like we talked about last week. This is unprecedented, as a word we keep hearing. This is something we've never experienced for as a city, a country, a planet, a people, a species. So it to not always be our best is okay. We just strive for the best we can do. And remember to wear your mask.
You got it with you. Mine's on the table when I walk out.
They're becoming a fashion thing. I've seen everything from fake Gucci's. These are beautiful vampire rock star, great. My friend Cheryl Kinninger of Down Under Dog Designs. There's people are getting creative with beautiful masks. So let's make them part of our wardrobe.
Yes, absolutely. And if you have difficulty, if you want to talk about finances or stuff, that will be on Merle's Pearls.
Tell us about Merle's Pearls.
Yes. At noontime, I will expand a little bit on my Merle's Pearls quickie and talk about finances, how you can make a budget, how you can get free apps to help you with that, some ideas on how to get some added income, and how to get some forgiveness on your credit cards and things. So a lot of good information at noontime.
All right, so come back at noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern, everything else in the middle. Like us, follow us, go to our websites, buy our books. Because we're Merle and Patti. Yeah. If you can't walk around the lake with us, which we can't even do now either, join us every Thursday.
Okay, everybody. See you next Thursday for Thursday Thoughts with Merle and Patti.
And come back in just a few minutes for Merle's Pearls.